The anti-doping and athletics authorities are investigating allegations that members of World 100 meters champion Justin Gatlin's entourage offered to supply performance-enhancing drugs. The Daily Telegraph newspaper alleged that, in an undercover investigation, Gatlin's coach Dennis Mitchell and an athletics agent, Robert Wagner, had offered to supply banned drugs for an actor training for a film. Undercover reporters visited Gatlin's Florida training camp and they claim the pair offered to supply and administer testosterone and human growth hormone. They were also secretly recorded claiming that the use of banned drugs in athletics was still widespread. The United States Anti-Doping Agency and the Athletics Integrity Unit, the newly set up by Athletics World Governance, the IAAF, to oversee all anti-doping matters in the sport, are investigating the allegations. USADA said in a statement sent to press association. Sport investigations stemming from tips and whistleblowers play a critical role in anti-doping efforts. We are presently coordinating with the Athletics Integrity Unit in order to investigate these claims. Why? As with all investigations, we encourage individuals with information to come forward as an important tool to help protect clean athletes. Importantly, individuals are innocent unless and until the established process determines otherwise. It's only fair to let due process occur before jumping to any conclusions. Brett Clothier, head of the AEU, said in a statement to press association Sport, "These allegations are very serious and strike at the heart of the integrity of athletics. The IAAF anti-doping code and code of conduct applies not just to athletes but also athlete support personnel. The Athletics Integrity Unit will be investigating this matter in cooperation with USADA, and we hope the Daily Telegraph will provide information to us." The use of new ideologies and designer drugs has always been a challenge for the anti-doping movement, and this continues to this day. In this era, we understand that we cannot rely on testing alone to defend the sport against doping, and so the AEU is both building its investigations and intelligence capability and implementing an intelligence-based retesting policy to meet such challenges. IAAF President Lord Coe described the allegations as extremely serious. Gatlin, who has twice served doping bans, won 100 meters gold at the World Championships in London this summer, triumphing over Usain Bolt. The 35-year-old's victory was greeted by boos from the crowd. According to the Telegraph, Gatlin's legal representatives have announced he has sacked Mitchell as his coach. The newspaper added that Gatlin's long-term agent Ronaldo Nehemiah had said Wagner had worked for Gatlin on no more than 2 or 3 occasions and the sprinter was not present when banned substances were discussed with either the agent or coach. Gatlin's lawyers told the Telegraph there is simply no credible evidence of Mr. Gatlin using performance-enhancing drugs. Mitchell told the newspaper, "I never suggested in any way that any of my current athletes used any banned substances or that I was familiar with training any of my current athletes with those substances." Wagner told the newspaper, "I wasn't involved in doping. Obviously I played along because I knew what was going on. I had to get them hooked.